I think we are live.
We're live.
We're live.
Yes.
Cool.
Can you believe?
Oh my gosh, everything else is also playing right now. Okay. All right. Well, hello, ladies.
Good
How are you
morning.
doing?
Good.
Good.
All right. I'm Asia. I am a senior in college,
Okay.
studying psychological science, and my minor is in Africana studies.
Oh,
Okay.
And that is all I got for you. It's early. I have no copy yet.
Hi, I'm Dara. Dara's pronounced like Sarah, professor at Penn State in African American Studies and History. I'm reading August Town today, which is I'm writing the syllabus for that. It's one of our reads for 2024. So I'm happy to have a space where I can slowly process it, not feel like I'm rushing. I can just let it marinate. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Kay. My pronouns are they, them. I am a professor at Virginia Commonwealth University in the Gender, Sexuality, and Women's Studies Department. I'm also a PhD candidate at Virginia Commonwealth University. And I am not really sure exactly what I'm reading today. I was telling everyone before we went live that I took this month off because it's my birthday month to not work on my dissertation. So I'm trying to find something to read in my library that will not make me think about my dissertation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'll be doing, is finding something. I have a lot of Toni Morrison books I've recently bought. And then I have Rootless by Crystal Zara, which is one of the reads for the book club for February, I believe. So I might just start reading one of those because it'll give me, like Dara was saying, it'll give me time to read it slowly and kind of just allow myself to not feel rushed. But that's kind of, I think I'm gonna read one of the books for one of the reads for next year so I can take my time.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense. Thank you for sharing. Danesha? Is it Danesha or Donisha?
I think it's Donisha.
I think maybe she stepped away for a second.
Oh, okay. Tesha?
I don't know if they're there.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
Okay.
Cool. I'll be reading Song of Solomon, which is one of the reads for next year. And then I'll also be doing some other reading for my classes too.
Okay. I might actually read Song of Solomon because I think we're doing that together. Okay. Yes, I'll start reading Song of Solomon so that way I have someone to talk about it with.
I got you. Danisha, we wanted just a quick little introduction.
Yes, I just had to run downstairs. My washer is going nuts. But I'm Danisha and I'm out of breath. And I work as a director of DEI at Central Michigan University in the College of Medicine.
Nice.
And I'm going to try to read Conjure Woman because that's the one that we were supposed to read, and it's so thick that I'm like, there was no way I was gonna get through it. I have it on Audible, so I might try to. It's hard to understand via Audible. So I have the book too, so I think I'm gonna try to listen until something sparks my interest in it, and then read it the rest of the way. So that's what I'm working on.
Nice. Yeah, I usually, if I have audiobooks, I try and have a PDF copy with me too. I can follow along because I can't do other things if I'm listening to the audiobook.
Yep.
I was gonna listen to an audiobook.
This book is hard because it's giving Toni Morrison very much Beloved.
You have to kind of be in the book.
Yes. It's slavery, but okay, what's happening? Someone's giving birth. So it's a lot going on right now. So I need to just focus in.
I was going to do an audiobook and make one of my little Lego bouquets, but I was like, I can't do audio for Toni Morrison if I'm going to be reading Toni Morrison or reading a book that I know nothing about. I was like, I have to be focused. So I get.
And she reads when Toni Morrison reads the books. I've listened to Beloved on Audible, but I had to do it 0.212 speed because not 0.12, 1.2 speed,
Mhm.
because she reads really slow, and that actually is harder to follow.
Yeah.
So I had to like speed it up a little bit, and it
Mhm.
actually started to click after a while, but
I
it's
listen to
still
all
hard to
books.
get into.
I listen
Mhm.
to all books at 1.8 speed.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wish I could go
Yeah.
faster.
Okay.
Because I'm like, y'all are talking too slow for me. I needed to be like a podcast. I needed to be
I know you gotta
Exactly.
get
lively.
snappy with it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When I figured out you can increase the speed, I was like, oh, this is a game changer. Like,
Mhm.
I think my mind just like operates
it.
really fast.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I need it to go.
Nice. Okay. Do we want some music while we read, or are you guys silent readers?
I'm a silent reader, but if you want music, you can play it and I could just mute. Like
Yeah.
I could just turn my sound off.
Same.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm a silent reader too, and I also probably have my earpods in, so it really does.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good. I will just put some on in case.
And they have a timer option on Zoom. If you go to apps, it's called timer, and you can set the time and it'll pop up. If you have your camera on, it'll pop up on your screen so people can know how much time they have.
Perfect. Thank
I
you.
use it for my co-working group.
Oh my gosh. I found it. Amazing. I'm learning so many new things right now. This is great. Okay. Opium. How long shall we do? We have until 10. Okay. We could do 50 minutes and then 10-minute break.
Okay.
All right. Start. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna turn my camera off real quick. I'll be back.
As a non-native English speaker and writer, this is crucial for me. Grammarly's digital writing assistant helps 30
probably know Vistaprint for business cards. Yeah, we print that. But did you know we also print that? And that? And that? And that?
Hi, I'm Zoe Gong. As a traditional Chinese medicine chef and food therapist, I love using Squarespace to share my recipes and wellness tips and to accept appointments.
I can just girl talk.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys okay out here? Hey, mama. Yeah, we're like, yeah.
The timer went off. We gotta wait for them to get back to turn the music off.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Well, that was good.
I was on mute and I was talking. All right, how's everyone's reading?
This book is so good. Like, I'm only like 2 chapters in, and I'm already like, wait, what happened? Like just think about the characters, like things going the way that I didn't expect them to go. So like, this was good just to kind of like sit with it and like just enjoy it. Yeah.
Right, how far did you get, if I can ask?
Let me see. I'm on my Kindle, and I think it's saying I'm like 10% in. Yeah, 8%. So I'm in chapter 2. So on page 19. Yeah.
Okay, awesome, awesome. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
How about everybody else?
I'm on page 13. I realized that as I was reading, I had to kind of like go back and reread certain sections because I kept forgetting who people were in Song of Solomon. And I guess just in the beginning, Toni Morrison is introducing so many people in the first chapter that it's kind of hard for me to keep up. So I had to keep going back. So I had to read slower than I usually do because I'm a very fast reader. But I think Toni Morrison's books make you read slower than what you normally would read. So this is an adjustment for me. But I already have someone that I hate in the book. So that's great. I don't like Macon. I don't like Ruth's husband, where I don't like him at all. So I love when I already have a man that I hate in a book when I just started it. So I'm excited to see what else Macon does to piss me off.
Okay. Okay. I haven't gotten as far as you did because I was reading through the foreword and I was like, this is very interesting because she does produce a lot of characters starting out, and I'm just kind of excited to see how it goes because I've only read one Toni Morrison book so far. So I've read Sula, and that was hurt my heart. But yeah, I'm very excited to see how Song of Solomon goes in comparison to like Sula. And yeah.
I gotta read Song of Solomon. That's one that's been sitting on my bookshelf. So when are we reading that one?
I think February or March.
Oh yeah, February. That's right, because we always do a Toni Morrison book in February.
I never noticed that pattern.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I think we read Beloved, Sula. What did we read this year?
Did y'all read Tar Baby this year? No, they asked if they wanted. Julie asked if we wanted to read Tar Baby or Song of Solomon.
Yeah,
I bought both.
I can't remember what we read, but I think we've done 3. But yeah, because it's like her birthday month.
Oh, did y'all do The Bluest Eye?
I feel like
no.
I remember that. Yeah.
That's the only Toni Morrison book I've read, I believe. I've read like essays,
it was.
stuff, but like The Bluest Eye was the first one I read in undergrad, my senior year. So you're right on track.
Yes. Right. I was way too young reading The Bluest Eye. I read it in like 9th grade, and I was like, I don't understand what's going on.
Oh my gosh, The Bluest Eye in 9th grade?
I feel like this is wrong, but I don't know why. I have any, like, language.
That's how I was my senior year when I read my senior year of high school when I read Their Eyes Were Watching God. For AP English, I went to class, like we had to read over the summer, and I came back and I asked my English teacher, I said, Miss Wild, are we allowed to read something like this?
Right.
And Miss Wild was like, I don't care what they say, we're gonna read it anyway. And I was like, okay.
But you know what's wild is like, I think when we read it, I think I was a senior, and I think that was the same year that that Oprah did the movie. So imagine the love, like,
yeah. And I feel like that was toned down though. Like the movie.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know. I can't remember the movie that well. My parents have it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad to hear y'all are, because I'm like struggling too, because I read the chapter and I listened to it and then I had to read it again. It's just hard to get into this one. So I'm hoping that like once I get in to a few more chapters, I'll be able to kind of, I don't know if this is gonna be a speed through book. I remember when we read Temple of My Familiar. Do y'all remember that? And it's by Alice Walker. I don't even think we did a discussion on that book, but it was like, it was hard. It was a tough one. So we'll see how this one goes.
Okay.
Because you're reading Conjure Woman, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. When I was working, I used to work at a Black-owned bookstore the summer before last. And Conjure Woman was a book that like a lot of people would like buy, but when they would come back and I would ask them about it, they would be like, I'm still trying to get through it. And I'm like, I haven't seen you in like a month and a half. What's going on? They're like, it's just a really hard read. And I was like, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person, if it's a hard read, I'm not going to finish it probably.
Yeah. And there's a couple of books that I haven't finished and I feel so bad, but I'm like, you know what? When it's time to finish it, it'll come back. So.
So were we thinking like we were going to go to one, or like did we just want to do this one cycle, the 50 minutes, or what do we want to do?
Until you said one.
I mean, I would have to jump off at one, but yeah.
One Eastern Standard Time or one
Eastern Standard. Yeah.
I can stay until one. So we can do
like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
We can do another 50 minutes.
Well, it's 12:36, but
I mean, if y'all want to do another 50, that's
Okay.
Okay.
So we are. Let me get where did it go? There it is. Okay. Apps timer. All right. We don't want to do another 50 minutes. Do you guys want to do?
We could do like 40. Wait, 4, 5, 6. Maybe like another 30 minutes.
30 minutes was my.
That'll put us a little bit over one.
All right. I am setting up for 30 more minutes. And let me know if you need anything.
Okie dokie.
I'll turn it off. Go for it. Hi, everyone. I noticed that we are at 1 o'clock EST, which is like 10 o'clock here.
Mhm.
Is there anyone that would like to continue reading, or shall we end here for today?
All right. Seems like folks are fine with ending here for today.
That's fine. This,
All right.
this Song of Solomon is wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
I was just looking at our comments on YouTube. People are here. Hello.
I know, I'm looking at them. I see all these wonderful people.
Ooh, this book is about to take me for a ride.
I'm
Mhm.
like, should I put College of Women down and just
Oh my
start
God. I'm on
Solomon?
page 19, and I had to send my friend a voice note who like loves Toni Morrison, and I had to ask some questions because I was like, this cannot be happening in the first 13 pages. Like, I cannot, like, this is not.
It
Wow.
would be a Tony if it didn't just
I'm just
knock
because
you
why
out.
would she write something like this? I need to tap into my ancestors and see if they can ask her a question for me, because girl, please explain.
Right. We need to dig through the archive and see if there's any interviews. Because
why
sure
would she? I don't know if y'all have read Song of Solomon, but I'm just trying to understand why she would ever, her brain would create this. It's wild.
Yes, so far, definitely might be one of my favorite reads. It's just so completed in the first part of it that like I can't wrap my head around it. I'm having so much trouble keeping track of what's happening.
What page are you on?
So I'm reading on my iPad, and I downloaded the PDF because I am an illegal reader of books. It's page 18, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's technically like page 7 in part 1.
Okay, yeah. When you get to page 18, like closer to 18, message me.
I got you. We can have a conversation about it.
the build up.
I love the comments. Oh, I'm so happy people are like
Oh my
spending
gosh.
Sunday morning just reading.
Yeah.
I can't see the comments. Where do y'all see the comments at?
So
I see the
YouTube.
on
yeah, I'm
Restream.
on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Excellent. Yes, it will definitely take you for a ride.
Mm,
I love a book that takes me for a ride.
listen, because life will take you from one too, but at least that one you can close the book.
Right.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I think we're at a good stopping point for everybody. Thank you all for joining us for this first reading sprint. It started a little late, but that's okay. We're still getting the grips on it. And next time, I can't wait to see what else you guys bring in store for your books.
All right.
All right. See y'all next week.
Hey, have a good week, y'all.
All right, bye.
Bye.